Let's see how this is. Yeah, that's not bad, Tom. That's not bad at all. A few drops here, bud. Yep, that was a triple drop. Yeah, drops there. Yeah. Tom's coming. I'm going. Oh, kibbly, cobbly, cobbly, wibbly, wobbly, wibbly, wobbly, woo! Cheeky. Oh no, Norkle's closed. No, say it isn't so.
No, it is so.
Hello you absolute legends, and thank you for joining me today. I'm with my lovely friend Tom at Bike Park Wales, and we're going to do a pre-ride of the top section of Rimdinger because we've never done it before. This video is timestamped, by the way, so if you want to skip ahead to that section of the pre-ride, that's no problem at all. The reason I'm showing this part is that we normally ride Norkle to the Uplift, but sadly it was closed and we ended up going down Kermit here, and I cannot believe I forgot how much of a stunning delight this section is. Now, we've done the lower section of Rimdinger and I only accomplished that in January of this year, and looking at the top section of Rimdinger then, I would have said not on your Nelly. I'm also stunned that I'm doing the pre-ride, looking at the features, shouting them out to Tom because he wasn't happy on his bike, and that story is going to unfold over the next few weeks. In fact, some changes are going to be made on the bike he's riding, and I might even have a few changes myself.
Oh no, Norkle's closed. No, say it isn't so.
No, it is so. Huh.
As Norkle was closed, we thought we'd take this bimble here, and I was delighted, and I might even do this again. Normally when we get to this section after riding Kermit, we actually go down Norkle, but I forgot, with a bit more experience behind me now, how flowy, wavy and fun this little section is, my friends.
This is green, it's lovely, isn't it? Ooh. Nice and relaxing. Bimble, bimble, bimble. Through the forest. Oh, cheeky new line. Lovely. Haven't done this for ages. Nice. Lovely jubbly. This is great fun. I forgot how lovely this is. I love Norkle, but this is quite fun.
Oh my goodness, that was lush. I can't believe I've only ever ridden that once before, that little bit. Right, let's head up to Rimdinger now to do our pre-ride, a little bit of an inspection, and I apologise ahead of time for any shaking that's going to happen. I've resolved that and it shouldn't happen again.
Okay, Rimdinger. I've done the lower section, but Tom and I have never done this qualifier before, and we are seriously thinking about giving it a go. Tom has really just enjoyed Willy Waver, much smoother. Now that I've had that time on the bike, I'm not being cocky, mate, but I do feel a little bit more confident in actually trying to achieve this than I did in January.
Yeah.
So I think just come straight down in on it. If you come with a bit of speed, come straight down in and just give it a go.
And just like that, we've reviewed the qualifier. I'm going to drop in here on the right hand side. I'm going to go ahead and shout out the features to Tom. I am stunned and humbled that I'm leading this. Something I love about Bike Park Wales is those qualifiers. If you can't do the qualifier, don't do the trail. As we go down this trail, I apologise for any shaking. It's because my camera on my chesty is actually slipping up and down on my body armour and causing the camera to shake. I've resolved that and it shouldn't happen in future videos after Bike Park Wales. So let's drop in, my friends.
Right, Rimdinger top to bottom. I'm going to take it down the right hand side. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm going to take it very gently. This is a pre-ride. Let's see how this is. Yeah, that's not bad, Tom. That's not bad at all. Yeah, do a pre-ride of this. Never done this section, so there's nothing to prove. If I'm not sure about something, I'm going to stop off. Pre-ride mentality. A few drops here, bud. Yep, that was a triple drop. Yeah, drops there. Yeah, that was quite fierce. And here, drops. Yep, there we go. Tom's coming. I'm going. Trying to stop to check and see if he was okay. Tom's a better rider than me anyway, I shouldn't worry too much. Fierce, very fierce. Yep. Yep. Okay. That's going to need a bit of practice, but very much, I believe, doable. Again, pre-ride mentality. Okay. Oh, kibbly, cobbly, cobbly, wibbly, wobbly, wibbly, wobbly, woo! Crikey! Holy flipping Henry. Tom's coming. Okay. Yeah, this is very interesting. It's like any trail really. It's been a while since I've done a pre-ride, so it's quite nice to take it slow and see the features. Right, am I going straight through here? I can only assume I'm going straight through here. Oh, crikey! Holy crikey! Yeah, interesting. Wow.
I am so chuffed, that was fantastic. Right, let's get this last section done, and that means I've done 4 reds at Bike Park Wales.
You want, because I've been here a few times.
Yeah, that's all right.
Here we go, make sure There we go. Nice and gentle. Lower rim dinger back to the uplift. Cheeky. Lovely. Oh yes. So I've completed rim dinger top to bottom now. I think that's my 4th red. So I've done Wibbly Wobbly, done Vicious Valley, done Surfing Bird, and now all of rim dinger. Yes! Absolutely superb.
Such a fantastic day. I'm really chuffed and I'm honoured that I was able to do that pre-ride and be in front shouting out the features to Tom. I have a lot more content for you and I have a story to unfold from that day, and it's very sad actually why Tom wasn't leading, because he is a much better rider than me, but because of his issues with his nuke-proof Mega and the setup, he felt he was going over the bars on anything technical, and that's why this story is going to unfold that day, leading to what Tom's going to do in getting himself a new to him bike and finding his love again for mountain biking. I'm hopefully going to share some content of what's happening over the next few weeks at the end of this video if you have stuck with me and if you are on this journey with me as I show my diary of what it's like to ride a mountain bike a little bit older in life. If you want to stick around to this last little section here, I've got a little sneak peek of some of the things that are coming up, and I genuinely feel it's going to be quite interesting to see Tom go from being unhappy and me leading trails to very instantly me getting stuck behind again, left behind again, and Tom absolutely smashing the trails and me having a difficult time keeping up. And just like that, my friends, the content coming up in the next few weeks is going to be quite exciting for me as I open up my diary on how I'm trying to learn to ride a mountain bike a little bit older in life. Tom and I getting attacked by brambles going over to Dowie's. Tom's got a new to him bike, can you believe it or not? It's brought his love back for mountain biking. It's also given him the opportunity to hoop and holler once again, something I love to hear when Tom's having a giggle, and it is quite infectious. I'm also going to be tackling Kerris. I can't even believe I'm saying this. It's a trail actually over at Dowie's and it's 3 stories high, and yep, that's me doing it. I also go ahead and get my first new bike day in 35 years, and sadly on that same day I also had my biggest crash. I was unconscious for a few seconds. Tom said the bike was on top of me when he got to me and I was out like a light. I also have a fractured scaphoid, so it's going to be a while before I'm back on the bike. So that means now I know I've got the same journey I've done many times before, not the physical recovery but the mental recovery, and that means going to a place that I know, a place that I'm familiar with, such as the Forest of Dean, riding with friends that I know on flat surfaces, and a place that makes me feel comfortable and happy. And from here the next step will be go to see my friend and coach Sam. He's an absolute legend. He has the patience of an angel and the knowledge of Yoda. He'll find out if I've picked up any bad habits and give me those building blocks I need to rebuild that confidence and get back on the bike again. And then the next phase will be for me to hit and start sessioning trails such as this one here at the Forest of Dean, the Verderers Trail. I'll hit and session this trail again and again and again. I'll even share that in my crash recovery video coming up. My friend, I'm chuffed to bits if you stayed with me on this journey and to the end of this video. I'm so excited to share this with you. I appreciate all the comments and the support you've given me. I'm humbled, honoured and blown away. I say it again and again and again. You are absolute legends, each and every one of you. And as always, my friends, I will always now and forever wish you many, many happy trails.